whether you want, whatever you want to call it. He has these intangible gifts.
Got it.
These qualities, these talents that you don't have if you just have brick and mortar.
So I'm still in New York, still freezing to death, and last night Shakur Stevenson became a 4-weight world champion. What a fighter, just a total shutout. I didn't really expect that from Teofimo Lopez. I thought he'd have been in the fight, thought he'd have got involved more, thought he might have been able to push the pace and get a little bit rough inside. He's a clever, smart, very talented fighter. We've seen what he can do. I mean, the Josh Taylor fight, the former undisputed. I mean, he's a top fighter, Teofimo. But Shakur Stevenson, he's got this reputation for just being a slick, skillful boxer.
I'm telling y'all, he gonna stop a lot of fighters. He has that damn ability. He does. But he's still not confident enough just yet. It's gonna take a little bit more time for him to get comfortable saying, oh, I want this fight to end. It's over with. He ain't got nothing for me. Shit, I know what he gonna do before he even do it.
Shakur is a technician. He is by example and experience and witness a boxing mind. All he was doing was step into the right position at the right times, and that's why it was so easy. He made it look so easy for some basic, simple things. Basic, simple things. And that's what me and B was talking about. We like, bro, we saw what he was doing.
Shakur Stevenson has officially silenced the critics. For years, he was labeled boring or overly cautious. But after completely dismantling Teofimo Lopez in a technical masterclass, that narrative didn't just change. It collapsed. Even Stephen A. Smith looked past the old criticism and called the performance true greatness. This wasn't just a points victory. It was a declaration. Shakur Stevenson proved he's the puzzle the boxing world still can't solve.
Man, like I say, Coach Red calls him a conundrum, and that's a problem that you can't solve. And, I don't see that puzzle being solved. He has his own style. It seems like it's always more to be. We always desire more from him. Seems like he can do so much more, but he stays in his envelope and he dominates no matter what. So to see him do more is scary.
What do you think about the interaction with him and Conor Benn at the end?
Well, he called out Conor Benn, and I think he's looking for that to, broaden his fan base a little bit, and the money. I think the money, I think that's the most alluring thing is the money, and outside of that, the fan base. The rehydration clause is warranted. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, but so I think it'll be a good fight, it'll be an exciting fight. Conor Benn is a power puncher. I don't know, like I said, he's gonna be able to hit the kid. I doubt it. So.
For a long time, the knock on Shakur Stevenson was that he wasn't fan-friendly. He doesn't stand in the center trading bombs. He hits you and he doesn't let you hit him back. That style often frustrates casual fans and pundits. But ESPN's Stephen A. Smith did a complete 180 after this domination. What was once skepticism turned into admiration. Smith didn't frame it as just a win. He called it Shakur's arrival at the elite level.
It was a hell of a night. T.O. he came and tried to do his best, but his best wasn't enough.
Yeah, and I think that's fair. I thought T.O., he came, he brought it, but you were just that much better. I was so impressed by the range control, the balance, the discipline in there. How did you feel in there?
I knew since the second round it was over. I went back to my corner, I told him, I said, I'm stronger than he is. And when I seen that, it just gave me more confidence, and it was my night.
Yeah, I thought you filled out really well, 140. You looked really strong in there, big. Is this your best weight class?
I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna be at 140. I have no clue. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board and sit down and scan myself. I'm gonna watch the fight, see how I like it, and we'll see from there.
Certainly, we got to get one defense of that Ring Magazine Junior Welterweight Championship, though, right? Just one.
I'm the man at 140
You're
now.
the man right now. That's right. That's a fact.
That's fire. I put in a lot of work for this, though. All glory to God, and hard work and dedication.
Smith emphasized that Shakur is no longer just a champion holding a belt. He's a great one. The difference, according to Smith, is the completeness of his skill set. It's not just speed. It's the terrifying calm he shows in the pocket. His balance, rhythm, and defensive discipline neutralized a power puncher like Teofimo so thoroughly it looked like a mismatch in weight classes. Smith confronted the boring label directly, arguing that true boxing fans understand making a world-class fighter look ordinary is more impressive than a sloppy knockout.
A lot of things. Shakur Stevenson, did you happen to watch the fight, and what did you think?
The fight.
How great is Shakur?
Shakur's a great fucking fighter. Great fighter. Very talented.
You know, people are saying that he's the
Great
next.
defense.
People are saying he's the next Floyd, but I don't think so. I think he's the first Shakur.
Yeah, because you know,
Floyd is Floyd,
maybe
Shakur,
they're saying
Shakur.
Floyd as not in the way they fight, not in the way they fight or the way it's. I think it's Floyd and dominating the way Floyd dominated. They're different, you know, but I do think me as a fan, I would like to see a little extra and Shakur like you know, he already knows he's dominating 6, 7, 8 rounds. I think give yourself a little, like, don't just take the last few rounds, like do a little bit more. But it's also risky, man. You know, taking chances. But a lot of fighters do. That's the great ones. You know, the Leonards, the Durans, the Haglers, the Hearns. Those motherfuckers that would fucking go out there and even though they know they're winning, but they still want to do more. They want to fucking go out there, take a risk of fucking landing. And yeah, maybe those also got knocked out. Those also took beatings. And Shakur doesn't. Mayweather never did. Because they always played it. Mayweather always did it. I do enough to know I won 7 rounds. That means he won the fight. So Shakur's kind of going that direction. I would like to see Shakur fucking take a little more chance. Maybe he could have probably stopped Teofimo.
Okay, now.
The extreme reactions come down to the brutal reality of both the stats and the visuals. CBS Sports called it a technical masterclass and the numbers back it up. Shakur landed 165 punches. Teofimo Lopez landed just 72, less than 7 per round. The footage is even worse. Hardcore fans on Reddit didn't hold back, with one viral comment saying Shakur made Teofimo look like a clown boxer. Harsh but visually accurate. Lopez lunged, missed badly, and ate a check hook every time he reset. The jab was the weapon of the night, stiff, sharp, and disruptive. Every time Teofimo saw an opening, the jab shut it down. As Andre Ward noted, it discouraged him from even wanting to throw late.
Think of Shakur's performance
He
tonight.
did what he had to do, man. You know, there's always room for improvement. You know, I think he had a lot of stuff he could have did, but he's so talented and gifted, man. You know, you also got to trust what he's seeing in there. You know, we're on the outside, you know. But I think he put on a tremendous performance, and obviously, you know, the level he's at, you always look for things he could do better, you know.
What did you see from the outside that he might?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know, like I think it was a lot of body work and stuff like that. He could have touched on, but again, he's in there, you know. So he's seeing stuff, he's feeling the punches. We not, so you got to trust what he's seeing.
Teofimo just couldn't get going.
He put on he tried to get going. He just wasn't allowed to. So it's just the distance and range that Shakur has just perfected throughout the years, and then making him pay when he does that discourages him to not want to punch anymore. And I think he was out of answers in the first round. Honestly, I think he didn't really have any answers. When Teo starts doing little certain things with his hands and starts playing the clown game, he out of answers. He's down to just one shot. So Shakur just stayed focused, stayed locked in. And, you know, was at 4 divisions now? 26, 30, 35, 40.
How good is Shakur? I interviewed Terrence Crawford
We
and he
don't
said
know.
he could be the
We
greatest
don't
of all
know.
time.
We don't know. He's not done yet. You know, not done yet. He's a great for sure. How great? We gonna see. You know, he got a lot. He can box as long as he wants to box because he don't take punishment, and he's a master boxer. You know what I mean? So, just excited for him, man. Happy for him, man. You know, it's hard for me to see my brothers fight when I'm not fighting. That's harder to me than actually fighting because I can't help him. So I'm just happy it's over, man. I'm happy he got the win and get home to them babies, get that.
While Shakur operated with surgical precision, the opposite corner was pure chaos. To understand how badly Teofimo lost, you have to examine the corner work, or lack of it. Teofimo Lopez Sr. was absolutely roasted online, and for good reason. Instead of calm adjustments or tactical guidance, the advice was emotional, frantic, and ineffective.
Teofimo Lopez has to change trainers, because those were some of the worst instructions I've ever heard in that corner.
You gotta hit him, bro!
No instructions, but they didn't get the cut fixed, the cut man. I mean, it was just a putrid performance from the corner of Teofimo. I don't know if he's going to do that because that guy is extremely loyal to his dad. They're a ride or die, but I truly think he needs to take a look within and a look at his team and change something.
Microphones caught Lopez Sr. yelling things like, "What happened to your power?" and the now infamous line, "You're going to hate yourself tomorrow." Imagine being trapped in the ring with a fighter you can't touch, while your corner offers guilt instead of solutions. No instructions on cutting off the ring. No technical fixes. Meanwhile, Shakur's corner stayed calm and focused. That contrast explained everything. Teofimo rushed in, head heavy and reckless, walking straight into Shakur's traps.
There were no instructions in the corner. Teo's dad, I'm going to talk to him. I've met him. He's always treated me very well.
But we honest on this show.
I need to say something about this.
We honest on inside the ring, baby.
It is time for Teo to move on to another trainer. You have done, sir, Mr. Lopez, an amazing job with your son.
Good job, y'all. So far, great job.
You have taken him from nothing to incredible heights. Congratulations
we thank
to
you for that.
You
Yes,
deserve
we
it.
do. Now
it is time to let him go. You've got to get him to the next level, or else this is as much as he's going to.
It wasn't just media voices reacting. Fighters weighed in too, and their opinions carried real weight. Terrence Crawford, the pound-for-pound king, posted that this performance showed exactly why top fighters have avoided Stevenson. When someone like Crawford calls you great, it cements your status. He pointed to the full package: offense, defense, rhythm, and timing.
He added his names with the greats, with the Roberto Duran, with the Pernell Whitakers, and so many other fighters that come down from the lower weight divisions. Bud Crawfords of the world. He just etched his name in all-time greatness, Shakur Stevenson.
Paulie Malignaggi offered some of the strongest praise, calling it a masterclass of epic proportions. A specialist in footwork analysis, Malignaggi dismantled the idea that Shakur runs. He explained that Stevenson is a master of positioning. He doesn't flee, he stays just outside range, balanced and ready to counter.
But even if you're not a huge puncher, if you're a master of position, you're always going to have the edge. It's just how much of a master are you going to be. Shakur is a next level master of position. He's a defensive specialist. I think the broadcast made a good point. He's more like Floyd Mayweather than he's Terrence Crawford. Crawford was a little bit more offensive. All these guys, to be that good, you have to be a master of position regardless. But you know, he does strike me a little bit in the mold of a Mayweather in that effectiveness from the position game. First of all, that southpaw jab is something sick. I mean, he's got a really snappy, sharp southpaw jab. He throws it in various ways, from various looks. He'll keep it in a shoulder roll look and throw it. He'll extend it. Sometimes he throw it short. Sometimes he'll extend it really hard and like turn his back into it and turn his shoulder into it. You know, kind of blade. And sometimes he'll throw it really short. He'll use it where he's stepping back and throwing it on a counter. He'll use it short and not have to extend it when he's just trying to pop you real quick. He gives you different guards, you know, different looks, where the high guard, again, the shoulder roll guard. He spins and pivots really nicely. Nothing too crazy fancy. Like, for example, I don't think of him as fancy as, say, a Pernell Whitaker, but it's about just as effective because he's got that southpaw style and he's got that southpaw snappy jab. And it's not a violent jab. For example, like, I don't know, Hector Camacho had a pretty violent southpaw jab, but it was like repetitive, like a machine gun, you know? It's not like a machine gun southpaw jab, but it's a controlling, whipping southpaw jab, you know?
On the other side, Ryan Garcia criticized Teofimo's game plan, questioning why he allowed Shakur to control the pace without forcing a dogfight. But that's the reality with Shakur. He doesn't let you turn it into one.
Johnny Boy, I'm shut that off. It's Johnny Boy at Fight Hype. I'm here with Coach Wally Moses. Talk to me about Shakur's performance. How excited and happy you are about this performance?
Man, I'm very excited. You know, I said this was another legacy fight for him, and
Absolutely.
he got a chance to, you know, establish his legacy once again, winning another title at 140 pounds. So I'm very enthusiastic about his future and very proud of his performance.
Absolutely. And what's next is that he talked about Conor Benn. Conor Benn got in the ring. That looks like that's what's going to be next.
Well, we knew Conor Benn was there for a reason. You know what I mean? And you notice he was in the fight before.
Yo, bring it back up.
I think Shakur addressed that issue. Like, you know, he wasn't going to act like it didn't happen. He going to act like he didn't see him.
Exactly.
He just letting old Conor Benn know that we aware of him.
All right.
Okay, him being NA. Shakur said, hey, he can be next. We're not worried about that.
How does a fight would that play out with Conor Benn? We'll do it over in there in England?
Oh, I'd love to have the fight here. We the champ, man. He's talking all the mouth. Let him come here.
So you got to dictate that. And the rehydration clauses?
He says he's a bigger guy.
Yeah.
He thinks he's a tougher guy. Okay, it's make all sense for him to come here, somebody hometown and beat them. He's so tough.
Okay, so we do it here, and then the rehydration clause, right? Is that the same thing he put on Eubank?
Right. Because the rehydration clause is because we don't want him to try to go up bigger and try to be a weak. Not that he would be a bully, because you know that don't mean shit. You know, you can, until you get in the ring and you able to establish and do what you can in the ring. No, you don't know what's going. Because I think, you know, defensively, I think he's not as good as us, you know. Offensively, I think he's adequate, you know what I mean? Not taking anything away from him.
Yeah.
And he hasn't really shown me much.
That's it, skills pay the bill.
Despite the bad blood before the fight, the aftermath showed an unexpected moment of humility. Teofimo Lopez admitted in the ring that the better man won. He acknowledged being outboxed and having the wrong plan. It earned him some respect back. Still, this is boxing, and controversy is never far behind.
They ain't have nothing to lose but gain. And you know what? That's what true champions are all about. Coming in here every time. Got to put respect to it. To all my brothers and sisters, I love you guys. Always salute to the power that it be above. I thank you guys. I never wanted anything to harm you guys at all. So for that, my condolences to all you guys and to the slavery and everything that's ever happened.
Teofimo also mentioned dealing with an injured eye during the fight. While he didn't fully blame the loss on it, the comment planted doubt for some fans. The Guardian called the bout a humbling, noting that Shakur's ring IQ broke Lopez down. Eye injury or not, most agree it wouldn't have changed the outcome. Teofimo had one plan. Shakur had an answer for everything.
All glory to God. It was an amazing night. I put the work in. I stayed disciplined throughout my camp. I was in tremendous shape. And T.O., he's a hell of a fighter, but I was the better man tonight.
Guys, just raise your hands, please, and the microphone will be brought to you. Thank you.
Well, congratulations, man. Great performance, obviously. Did you feel at some point that you demoralized him and he was just kind of trying to get to the finish line?
Yeah, I definitely did. I feel like he's a fighter, so he tried to fight back. But yeah, I picked him apart. In the second round, I want to say that I told my corner, I said, I'm stronger than he is.
Did you feel like you hurt him at any point in the fight?
Yeah, for sure. I hurt him a couple times. My jab, my left hand to the body, my left hand up top. I put on a great show tonight.
Obviously a great performance against your best opponent. Any disappointment that you didn't stop him? Because you said even during the fight you wanted to stop him.
No, there's no disappointment. It's boxing at the end of the day. I seen him go out there and when I was about to stop him, he started fighting back a little bit. So respect to him. He's a sharp fighter. He got a lot of knowledge and he did what he did to survive.
So where does this leave the division? Max Kellerman offered a chilling comparison, likening Shakur to Vasyl Lomachenko. But he went further, arguing Stevenson might be an upgraded version. Same elite IQ but bigger, longer, and more dangerous to the body. If Shakur is essentially a super Lomachenko, the question becomes unavoidable. Who beats him?